Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on the level 53 Shadow Knight, aka Reaver. 3 bubs in, just like a nipple hair over 3 bubs. Filled in the gap there at least. Got 2 bubs to go. Probably not going to get that in this video, but we are going to try to do Frenzy, I hope, in Lower Guk. It was open when I looked, but it's been about 15 minutes since then, so hopefully. Let's see what Trey's saying here. Let me switch Del real fast and give you coin. Then I'll bring Odie to zone line to meet you and get coin and give spells. Del at the spot to, well, the Darzol spot, I mean. Be right back. Okay, so I think we're going to be helping him transfer some items. And then we'll get into it. But I don't have much time today, so I decided just to jump on here and start recording. There he is. All right, so he's going to give me some coin, I guess. Then I have to go meet his druid at the zone line, I guess. So But Frenzy, we've done it one time. No problem. Done Frenzy one time, and it was like kind of hectic a little because we were trying to do too much probably. But this one, probably just we'll get to start from scratch, and we'll see what we can do type of stuff. But I'm gonna run from here to, I guess, the zone line. Let's see. Does he want me to go swamp, Zio? And is it the swamp or Fearot? I always get those two mixed up. I think it's swamp, right? So I got IVU. I'm gonna run to at least the upper Guk zone line. Zone line to upper Guk. All right, so I'm gonna run up there. You guys can watch me go. Sounds like it's not. Audio may not be working again. I don't know why it does that. It's so strange. And I talk about it in every video because it happens in every video. But I'll show you the way at least. I'm going to take a right here, go left, take another left. Cavalier's right here, if you didn't know. Cavalier. Not up right now, but that's Cavalier. I've showed it in many other videos. Here's Executioner down here. He stands on the block in the middle, and he's not up. This is the way you go upstairs. Not there. There's like a scribe or something back there. Right here is the Savant, I think. Sure. This is the way to Assassin Supplier, which is right here. I wonder if anybody's up there. Yep, one person. Peekaboo, I see you. And then the Ritualist spawns right there. That's a lot of the named that aren't the deepest, darkest. But we're going to head through the bedroom. And go swimming. You gotta remember that the front frogs are live, and then they turn to undead. And they turn to undead right here on this guy. So I need to put on Gather Shadows for the rest of the way, just so you don't train people. I mean, you could just run out, but I don't know whether or not there's people up there or not, so I decide to not train people. Yeah, the sound is not working again. I can't believe it, dude. It's like so annoying. It works when I'm just not recording, and then when I'm recording it, it just doesn't work. So if I was recording right now, like no commentary, it would probably be working, and then I could. That's one good thing about post commentary is I can probably get you the game sounds. All right, where is he? Is he in this zone? Yes. I think he's further. I think he's at the front though. So we'll go left wall strats. Watch as I never turn right, except for where I know I can cut off a little bit. Left, left, left. I'm coming up. Left wall, left wall. Maybe I can get a so from him, like we can step out. Oh, he's by the spiders. Okay. Left wall, left wall, left wall. We're almost to the spiders. We just got to go up through the... Forget the name of the spawn, but it drops that bracelet of woven grass right here. Spawns like right there. Sure. Do that. Let's get some so. Alright, here's the gators, the spiders. There's like one named spider that drops a decent... I think the big spider can see through invis too, so you gotta watch out for that. But you see I'm taking a right, but it's not really. If I had went left wall strats there, we would have came to the same spot, so it's not really a right. We're taking all lefts. Going through the water. It's the fastest way. There's other ways. This is the fastest way. And people climbing down a ladder, going across a precarious, like, wooden beam and all that. That's not the fastest way. I don't think so, anyway. I beat people when they're going that way. So I'm going to get a so, and then I'm going to head back down. Here he is. Oop, I got to give him some plat. Figure out how much it was. 724, 69, 65. Which is everything, because I emptied out my stuff, so that's good. He's got Divine Light. Divine Light, Annul Magic, Symbol of Marzen. So we hit level 54. Bone chips, which I need. Cool. Now he's gonna sew me, hopefully. And maybe, I don't know. Sew will be good because since we don't have much time today, I can run around a little faster in there pulling. At least for a little bit. What have I been doing since the last video? The last video was the Necromancer in outside of Kale killing giants. And since then I haven't played too much. I soloed Assassin Supplier, but I think I talked about that in that video. And then since then I haven't played too much really, honestly. Doing the tunnel, did that video. Before that we were doing the Sentinel camp. I really want to hit 54, and this will be my my shaman's 54. So I want to get this guy to 60. But we're still working on getting better equipment. You guys left some comments. I'll try to remember some of them. Somebody was mentioning like some gear I should get for my Necro. I'm not super concentrating on getting gear for my Necro at the moment because my Necromancer can handle himself. He's good. I do want a shoulder piece because he has nothing in that slot because he gave it to Thug or Al Bundy. But shoulder pieces don't cost very much. I just want to get like 100 plat, like embroider black cape or something like that. And so my Necro, I'm not really looking to upgrade his equipment too much. But my Shadow Knight, who still needs to get to 60, is the one I'm really wanting to kit out. Somebody mentioned Arbiter's Greatsword, I think it was. It's on the video, and I'm gonna make sure I know which one they're talking about. And somebody seconded that, so that's always nice. And see how fast I got there? Bang! I got so on, but so I'm trying to get a fungi, maybe that sword that they were talking about. Somebody mentioned the seahorse belt, which would be good. And I'm still in Viz. These are live frogs. There is a pather right here sometimes, so you gotta watch out. But in Viz versus Undead now. And we'll head down to the camp. And Delmar should already be there. I'll hand him these spells, and then we'll get to work. Doing Frenzy. Right? Now, through the water, back the way we came. You got to see how to get out and how to get in, so if you're ever wondering how to get to, like, Safe Hall or Frenzy, this is the way. I always worry about those bats, but they never attack me. I swear they used to. Jump down right here, woo! And now we're in the Safe Hall. To the right is Frenzy and Scent. There's Delmar. Invite. Invite? Why is it not working? Fight. Alright. Let's give him his spells. And we're IVU'd, so I'm going to run over to... Oh, we're not right now. Got to get back on it. IVU. And let's go to Frenzy. Is anybody in the zone? Way off there. We got 5 players. Let's just go over there. I don't think anybody's there. If they're there, that's going to suck, because I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll try those 3 Dars. Core Ghoul Wizard's up, so that looks good for us. Alright. We got to kill this guy first, for sure. Frenzy. Stupid game with no sounds. Where'd he go? He coming? Back here still? Oh, there he is. Yeah, we might as well buff up here, huh? I'll have to get my pet out and crap, but I'll probably do that after. I don't know if I'm gonna get my pet out or not, actually. Maybe after we have the whole camp broke. Might as well do my buffs too. We got Siphon Life, Dooming Darkness, Shadow Vortex, Boil Blood, Heart Flutter, Seize Cloud. Let's put on Vampiric Embrace. Let's get out our other dot. We're out of hate. Or no, I need my Visverse Undead. Get off. On Visverse Undead. We do roaming Wiz first. Let me get the timer going. Oh, my phone is dead. Alright, let's do IVU. Oh, my phone's alright. I just gotta turn it on like 23%. Yeah, I got a lot going on today, so I can probably only record for about an hour and a half. So we'll get to see 1, 2, 3, 4 PHs, or hopefully a Frenzy. Frenzy drops the FBSS, of course. And here we are. This is where we're going to sit. This is Frenzy. If you look right here is the room. I've already done a thumbnail of that, so hopefully we get to see the Frenzy so I can get a thumbnail of the Frenzy. How do you lost me? There we go. We got to kill this wizard. I got to get my timer up. Might as well wait for him to come back now. 1944. I hear a niner in there. Breaker, breaker. Breaker, breaker. We need 28. 28-minute spawn. Timer. Okay, got it. Put on Shroud of Hate. I got all these buffs. I got Soul. There's the wizard. We'll do roaming wizard and then maybe the camp and then other wizard then roaming one, then scent, and then we'll see from there. If we're gonna add anything else, that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But some of them are hard, like the bloodthirsties are pretty hard. Oh, and the wizards are pretty hard too. They're blue wizards. Probably memorizing his new spells, checking them out. Wish Vampiric Embrace would last longer. I have to always switch into it, reapply it. Pretty much a 30-minute spawn, and we got an hour and a half, so I'm hoping we can see it 4 times. We got 3 chances at the Frenzy. In this, in Guk, you know, the thick banded belt, the FBSS, they're really rare. You're going to see the light burlap sack. You're going to see the moonstone ring quite a bit. But hey, you can't get it if you don't try. All right, he's ready. Let's get this thing. Going to Dooming. Got it. All right. Beating his butt. Taunt. Oh, I should have bashed. Should have waited. I'm dumb. All right, resisted though. All right, on these, I try not to use like a ton of mana. Even though they're kind of tough, but I need my mana for the bloodthirsties, and there's 3 of them in there. Just make sure I snare, mostly. And somebody mentioned in the comments to dispel these frogs because they have a damage shield. That's pretty smart. He's got this stupid blue eye thing, and he's got a dagger, so... And this will be my timed frog, because he's a roamer. He's coming right to where we're sitting. We're going to want to know when he's going to repop. Don't want him, like, joining in while we're fighting main stuff. So, start the timer. And this is just like a no-drop piece of crap. Alright. Time for room next. Lords. So this is where it could get real hairy. Because if he gets a critical resist and we get 3 bloodthirsties, we could be in trouble. So maybe FM just in case. See if he's got full mana or not. I'm going to put back on Vampiric Embrace. Was trying to cast Cancel Magic like someone in comments said, but wouldn't work. I'll switch to the new one. See if it will dispel the DS. Yeah, that was a good idea. Vampiric Embrace. Just reapply it. I think it lasts like 6 minutes or something stupid. It's getting better as I level, but try to show y'all some more different views if I can. When I can. Sit, dummy. Like, F9 is also airplane mode, so sometimes I feel like I don't want to shut the whole game off. But I don't think it does that unless I hit function or alt or something like that. See, the best I can get. Like this. Text windows are kind of in the way, but I don't know where else to put them. Wish the camera angles would point more like diagonally down instead of flat straight like that. Probably is one, but it's just not working because the like this one, but this one's too close. This one's first person. I'm looting for no reason. I didn't even hit loot. Oh yeah, I did. I was hitting the camera button. Probably as good as it gets right there. I know I'm staring at the ground half the time. No problem. I just know I ain't got much time today, but don't wanna die either, LOL. Hoping maybe you got anything tonight. Really, like, I want to see my goal down here. I want to record all the named and show them on video, but if if I can't do that, I want to at least see them. And I've already seen Frenzy. I've seen everything now except for well, me and Delmar. I've seen stuff myself, but for me and him, we've already seen Frenzy. But we have a chance to get it on recording now. Always depends, mostly on Mrs. Sinny. Sometimes she falls asleep at 8 p.m. and then I can play from 8 p.m. to 11 or something. Sometimes she's like, "What are you doing over there playing a game for hours?" When she wants to sit on my lap or something, you know what I mean? Like, or do something, watch something, talk about her work, eat dinner, wants me in the bed, whatever. So, can you blame me? I don't want to get in an argument about MMOs. If you guys been there, put it in the comments. It's like I've been playing MMOs my whole life, but I've also had a girlfriend or a woman or a wife or a fiance most of my life too. And those kind of conflict a little bit. To play an MMO, you got to play quite a bit, but to have a woman, you got to give them attention quite a bit. He said, "Yeah, bro, anytime you want to feel like doing, just holler, depending on what's going on." So, yeah. I don't want to, like, this camp is getting, All right. Let me get a different view. I'll target something for him. No, 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 no. Do this one, this one, this one. I'll take a peek. I'll see what's going on. If something crazy happens, I'll be ready to run in there and start taunting. I'm ducking. I don't like that. Not working. Yeah, it usually takes him a minute to figure out, like, I think his macro's messed up or something like that. You got it. Oh, no. Did he get it? Rooted? Come on, idiot. Why am I not attacking? Don't run outside, though. I'm rooted. Come on, dummy. Okay, okay, okay. Can you get one of these? Gotta heal me right now. Throw some of this. Uh-oh. I'm gonna life tap my butt off. And give me a little heal. You root one of these? Life tapping. I got the heal. Is one of them rooted? Oh, jeez. I already got one. Oh, he has to come this way. Okay, okay. I'm gonna harm touch. I should have been doing all kinds of other stuff, but... did he get one? Got that one, maybe? What did he get? I think he got that one. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Alright, good. Let me get where he can heal me. So that one can't hit me. Alright, we're gonna have to beat this one up. I mean, I'm gonna... Oh, come on. Quit taking that off. Gotta hit him with everything I got here. Needs to die. He's low on mana. Hmm. One CH. I gotta kill this. Come on, baby. Already HT'd though. Oh no! Won't let me. I don't know what to tell him, dude. I'm on the wrong one and everything. Ah, we're dead, dude. Oh, no! We died. Well, that's a cool start to the video. I mean, it is what it is. Stuff happens. That critical resist on the frenzy room. No problem. It happens. Was crit resist. Only thing is he's gonna have to find his way down there by himself. So maybe I'll start running. We'll put on Viz versus Undead and then Viz. And I'll just pause the video while I run back. Alright, so he actually gated out, so that's good. If my Feign Death would have went off, that'd have been sick. But I just hit it too late. It's okay. So he's gonna med up, then he's gonna go get me. Hopefully he can find the way. That's all I'm worried about. So, but he's way closer than me, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna chill and try to get a res. I'll put my spells back on while I wait. But next time you see us, we'll be trying again. We got 17 minutes on the timer. So yeah, stuff happens, man. That room's hard. It's hard to... If you get a crit resist, you get all three. Especially if there was no... Like the first time we did that room, one of them was a wizard, like a green wizard. So when we lulled the room, we lulled the green wizard first, and it worked. It was fine. So then if we got a critical resist, we only would have got 2 bloodthirsties, and we would have been completely fine. But there, with the 3 bloodthirsties, like... They're all over him, and I have to... They were all 3 on me the whole time. We probably have been cool. We could have rooted, but it was like this whole song and dance of me trying to get him on myself, him rooting. By the time we got into a good position, like the one root would break, and then we'd have to do it again, and then... So it's whatever. It's all good. At least he got out of there. I'm happy for that. We didn't both die. We didn't wipe. We just, one of us died. No big deal. The res is like 90%. Whatever. No big deal. Alright, y'all. I think I'm getting a res here, so let's do it. I consented him so he could drag me a little bit further back from the room, hopefully. I had a clarity, but I guess that goes away. I had IVU on, but I guess that goes away. Alright, I'm in the middle of the room. Cool. Alright. I know why I'm sitting when I need to loot. Big fat dummy. Alright, grab all my stuff. To wait for res sickness and mana. We might have to wait for that wizard again almost. It's at 8 minutes and... Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna sit here and I'll just pause while we wait. Alright, y'all. So the plan is we're just gonna wait for that wizard to come back. It's coming back in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, I don't even know if I have full mana by then. He's got a buff still. So we're just gonna wait for our wizard to come back. So then we'll kill the other wizard. That way we have more room for these bloodthirsties. Like, we might even do Sentinel too and just do everything else and then the room here. So we have everything else cleared out. That way we can run out into we're not worried about. That's what I was worried about there. Like we probably couldn't have won there no matter what. But one of the difficulties was we were in this really small hallway. There's no room to maneuver, so we were getting hit probably when we didn't need to get hit. It was harder to root them and get them split. And we were like, next time we're going to run into the frenzy room instead. But then I was like, well, why don't we just kill the stuff like the wizards? And we can run out there if we need to, too. So instead of being worried about getting stuff, more ads and having 4 or 5 on us instead of 3, we'll clear everything out around us. Then we'll pull that room again, I think, is what I'm going to do. So maybe even the Sentinel just to do it. And then we'll do Frenzy. But that might only mean we get like one good look at the Frenzy, but it is what it is at this point. We died. Kind of like, it's been 30 minutes already. But, yeah. So, yeah, I might as well sit here with y'all because our wizard's coming in like 2 minutes. Buffing up. 2 minutes. So I guess I'll do Vampiric Embrace. Just want him to sit where he's not going to get attacked immediately when the wizard spawns. The way I do instead of him. It's kind of like what happened with the Frenzy Room. I tried to step up and grab aggro from all of them, but one of them was like really pissed at him for trying to lull. So I think I got at least 1 or 2 on me. And then he rooted the one that was on him. I mean, we'll see. I'll get to see when I rewatch the video. And I also get to see, like, when I hit that feign death. Did I fail the feign death, or did I just hit it too late? I'm not sure. It was really close. Kind of looked like I failed, because my dude did fall before he died. But I don't know if he was, like, getting hit for his death blow as he was falling, or what. But, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I gotta put on my... So once again, we'll start with we'll try again. If this goes smooth, I still have an hour. So we could potentially see... I don't know, man. It's looking like we're only going to see like 1 PH, maybe 2 if we're lucky. So we'll have like 1 or 2 chances at this frenzy. But I was going to say, this is the hardest camp in the entire dungeon. I mean, the Lord is probably hard also, but Bloodthirsties are hard. The Ghoul Frenzy is hard. Stuff in the Lord room. You're not going to get 3 Bloodthirsties in the Lord room, right? So, even though the Lord can be hard, I feel like the placeholders are harder in Frenzy. Okay, I'm full, so I'm just going to stand so I don't get hit for a sitting amount. Might as well put on auto attack, which that music works. Just noticed. The same problem every time with my audio. Bring it over so he knows we're fighting. Alright, here we go. I'm going to Dooming. And I'll try to bash when I can. That's about it, because I'm saving my mana for harder fights, for Dars, for Bloodthirsties. Dooming Darkness wore off already? I wonder if he's dispelling that. Can that be a thing? Shouldn't really be snaring that early anyway, though. Got this wizard. We got nothing's gonna add, so I'm just gonna when it dies, it dies. If it takes a minute, it takes a minute. Could do my tornado moves. They are fighting a green next. I guess I will. Yep, he's casting. Come on. Got him. And I'll do those. And then I'll re-snare, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch for the casts. It keeps getting resisted though, which is good. Interrupted. A snare just in case, even though I think we're good. Alright, good. Start the timer. Alright, starting over. Alright, when he's ready. There'll be one. Alright, here we go. Oh, cool. I think it's a green wizard. My thing working? I go to page 2. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, it's green. That's fine. Try to bash it. Got it. Let's do snare just in case. Yes, it's running. Got it. Good. I'll go around the other side in case he wants to do anything. At this point, he probably shouldn't. He should probably just be sitting. Alright, got it. Nice. Some positive progress, possibly. Alright, I'm gonna sit till I see this wand, then I'll go get it. I'm gonna get the wand, then I'm gonna get the scent, and then we'll go mess with this room again. Then everything will be clear behind us. Kind of like Dark Souls, where if you run by everything and then you fight something that's super hard, you don't have anywhere to go. Backwards, you know? So, you always want to clear out behind you. So you have somewhere to go. You have to go backwards. I don't want to be doing too much to this guy either. He just dispelled it, so I'm going to do Dooming. I'm kicking his butt because he's green. I don't even think he gives experience. But you gotta, if you want the scent, you gotta kill this guy. I don't think the scent's up, but it's experience, and might try to add those 3 dars. Like, we were doing so good, like, off video. The first time we did Frenzy, but like I said, it was, there was a green wizard in there in one of the spots, so it's a little bit easier. Let me get a tick. I need to do Vampiric Embrace. Just run over here while it's popping. Pull the scent. Which on this one, I'm going to go pretty hard because it's a Dar. Got a Vortex. I might as well get a tick while I sit here. Think I saw it. Gargoyle Knight. I am ducking. Okay. Incoming. Try to bring it in a little more. There we go. Alright, do everything. I did Dooming. Okay. I need to do my telescope. Boil Blood. Crowd of Hate. Heart Flutter. This one. This one. I did everything to him. I feel like Dars are the next hardest after Bloodthirsties. Dar, I think, is the hardest, like, warrior. Right? Is there anything harder than a Dar warrior? Warrior-wise? Getting our legs back under us. Still got a good 23 minutes before that wizard pops. Should be enough time to deal with the frenzy room. Need it not to be a critical resist this time. I asked him what his charisma was in between fights, and I think he said he has like 71, which obviously not an enchanter. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know how else we could break this room. We could root one, and then two come running, then we root the other, but then we gotta deal with all three, like, no matter what type stuff. It would be way nicer if we could just lull. And let's just keep bashing. It's not a wizard. Just want to do damage. Hopefully it dies. Come on. Vampiric Embrace. There we go. Alright. That was the Sentinel PH. Now I'm low on mana. Room next. So get FM. I mean, we gotta do the room. Like, that's the whole point of this video, is doing the frenzy room, but I wanted to clear out anything. Now everything behind us clear, so could go back to whatever seems easier. Frenzy room does have like that whole middle section we would have to, so it probably is better. Probably is better. Room behind us if worst happens. To root and crap. Before, the reason I didn't want to do that is because there was a wizard there and a wand there, and it would have just added more mobs, but now that they're dead, we can go backwards. But he needs to get full mana before we can even try this again. And I'm glad he gated last time. Like, I was trying to tell him, like, as long as one of us lives, you know? Glad you lived last time. That was good save. 'Cause that could have been way worse. Like, we could have both died, and then it would have took him a little bit longer, probably, to get down here. You know, res himself, res sickness. I guess he would have resed me first, then resed himself. But still, I'm glad he gated. I was trying to say that, but it was so frantic. I was like, I was thinking like camp. But if he would have camped where he was, he would have just, it wouldn't have been good. So he would have had to run, would have had to camp like right where he's sitting right now for it to work. And I think there's a frog rooted right there. But I think I'm going to pause up because it's probably going to be a sec, and then I'll be back with y'all. 45 minutes of trying so far. That's about all. We killed one Sentinel PH at least. I would say he should be pretty close to ready. So we're going to try the exact same thing again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, it's a shame. You know what I mean? I don't know. Alright. He's ready. So we're going to do the same thing. Maybe I'll choose a different goal this time. Maybe it'll work. Let's try this. Or, that's the one we tried. Let's try this one. Maybe there's a difference in level or something. I'll step up again if it happens. Oh, he got that one. Okay, try to get this middle one. He got the left one. That's good. That means they probably all three won't run at us. Alright, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Just gotta get this one now. Okay. So I am gonna go in here, boil blood. Got it. Alright, incoming. What's going on? I'm rooted. Hopefully those laws last. I'm not rooted now. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Get that thing out of there. Alright, got it. Nice. Alright. So his blood is boiled. Shroud of Hate. Already boiled blood. I'm just gonna do it again. Oops. No big deal. Dooming Darkness. I'm just happy we got this thing. And I missed that one. So I'll have to do it again. Got that. Looked like it got resisted. Okay, got that one. Alright, let's get the ones we missed. So, Snare. Got it. I think it was this one. Got it. Okay, he's got everything on him. And I'm just gonna attack now. Pretty much. Zoomed in at the moment because of my telescope, but there we go. And just bash. I'll taunt if I need to. Like right there's probably a good time to taunt because he just did a big old blast. We're gonna have to split these a little bit so we don't have to deal with that again. Yeah, so 56 minutes from now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. I'll get to see one more, I guess. I'll get to see one real pop, you know what I mean? Like, they're all 3 Bloodthirsties this time, so that doesn't really count. We get to new Undead next level. Probably re-snare. Right about now. Even though, I don't know if I'll get too far, but I've seen them travel, like, quite, you know? Sometimes they'll go super far. These things are tough. They gotta be the toughest thing in the zone that's not unnamed. Or like if a wizard hits you with every one of its spells, like that could be hard, but as far as like the warrior, like I said earlier, the Dars are the hardest like regular, but Bloodthirsty is probably the top and then Dar. You really wanna down to brass tacks. Here I'll try to do a different view. It's just hard, there's not much I can do. Either this or this. Try the best I can do right there. Alright, we're gonna break them a little. I don't know how much. Let's see. Let's wait till maybe about the 10-minute mark. We get to fight them one more time. That sucks. We might get to see 2 Sentinels, but only 1 Frenzy for real. But hey, it's the video. It's the Frenzy. We don't get to do this. I mean, we haven't done this yet on video, so I like it. Y'all should have seen me in the tunnel in my gnome skin, man. I was looking fly. About as fly as Thug can look. Unless he had like, maybe if he had like a flaming sword too. I don't know. I just like the way the gnome skin looks. Pretty sick. Has like no detail though. It's kind of just like he's wearing like a sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Doesn't look like armor too much. I think there is detail, but it's like blue. It's black and the armor is like dark blue. So the detail is really hard to see. I think there is actual detail, but it's just the colors are the same, too samey that you can't really tell what it's supposed to look like. So he ends up looking like he's just wearing like a blue shirt with blue pants, blue shoes, blue gloves, like a blue man. I stood next to a bard who was wearing all blue, and I'm like, it's the Blue Man Group. Of course, a lot of them know me in the tunnel. Yeah. Now let's see if he's ready. Let's get the right view on. Delmar. All right, stand. Let me redo my Vampiric Embrace because it's wearing off right now. And we'll get the one that's not in the middle. Like we'll try to pull the one that's in the middle, I guess. That's smart, or is the other way smart? I don't know. Always pick the wrong tornado spell. All right. So if we lull this one, I can pull that, or we can lull that one, and I can pull this. Let's just lull the middle one. Already got it. It's been pacified. Alright, let's grab this one. Boil blood. Make sure I'm on the right one. Oh, I am. Good. Woo, that was close. I wasn't sure. What if I was on the wrong one? Alright, bloodthirsty ghoul. Got his blood boiled. Why'd I do that? Let's do Shroud of Hate, I guess. Let's make sure not to do the wrong things this time. We got snare. Does it hit? Yes, it does, I think. We got heart flutter. Does it hit? Yes, it does. The disease cloud. It hits. Alright. Shadow vortex. Hits. Alright. Let's do a life tap, too. Just to do all of them. Boom. Shakalaka. Now I'll just bash. Unless we need to taunt. And we'll just wait till like the 8-minute or whatever. It's going to be different. Just wait a couple of minutes and we'll pull the last one. Then we'll have a nice, easy time with the next time around. Probably not going to be able to add too much. We're probably not going to get too much experience. The main thing here is we made a video. Pretty exciting because of the death. And we have to show the frenzy. And we get one chance at it. It'd be sick if we saw the ghoul frenzy in that one chance and we got the belt in that one chance. But more than likely, most likely, it's going to be not the frenzy. Or if we get super lucky and it is the frenzy, it's going to be the moonstone ring. So, wouldn't hold your breath. I think I'm going to snare just in case. Got it. Okay, we're super good. Pretty much have enough HP. It's almost dead. I don't really like the way it goes into the wall, you know? What if it, like, falls through the floor and aggroes a bunch of weird stuff? So, I don't know. I need to do better with that. Okay. 6 minutes until the wizard. That should be perfect. I'm just going to wait until about the 4-minute mark, and then we'll pull this last one. And then by the time it's dead, we'll have, might be able to bind wound. I'm kind of dumb. I should just be sitting. I am standing. Get one bind wound in, just for fun. Should be getting mana, though. I'm dumb. Definitely should be getting mana. Probably not going to have enough for this last bloodthirsty, because I just did that. But it is what it is. It's fine. It is what it is. Alrighty. Here, little here. This little and this here. And alrighty, y'all. We're going to wait about a minute. I think I'm going to pause. And then we'll be back with the last kill. Alright, here we go. We got to get this last one before that wizard starts spawning. So, let me Vampiric Embrace. And I'm hoping we can kill this thing in 4 minutes. We should be able to. And we can always fix... we're not going to have a lot of time to fix anything, but I think it'll be okay. We're not killing a bunch of stuff. Shadow Vortex. Alright. Let's pull it. The last one. Boil blood. Incoming. Got it. Hug the right wall so I don't have to sit or kneel. Alright, let's push it not towards the wall. Hit it with the snare. Come on. Snare. Snare. Come on. When I'm low on mana, it wants to fizzle. Alright, got the snare. Got the shroud. Heart flutter. The little tiny buff. I think that little tiny buff lasts a while, though, you know? It doesn't really wear off. Just does a tiny bit of damage for a long time. Supposedly your best, what are they? Your best, like, aggro spells? This is one of them. Disease Cloud. It's like a really small, cheap snap aggro. And then I think the other one is your snare. So snare and this, if you want to like get aggro. This you can cast pretty quick too, so I think your shrouds, see, like your tornadoes. Anything you can cast quickly that's snap aggro. Especially if I get stuck rooted or stuck between taunts. Which does happen. I should really just save my taunt for when I need like right here, taunt. You just hit it with a big DD. Even whether or not he gets aggro or not. I think I'm gonna re-snare right now. Okay. We should be good. We got 2 minutes. It's almost dead. And we'll just wait for the wizard. The wizard's not gonna be like super hard. I got like no mana, so I need to sit. What is this? No, I don't care. Alright, sit. Okay. Now we just wait 2 minutes for the wizard. I'll be back in 2 minutes. We did our entire rotation right there. That's at least the least we could do. Roaming wizard, regular wizard, wand, scent, 3 in the room. It's only 7. That's a good start. If we were going to go and keep going and going and going and going and going, I'd probably add a couple more. But since we're not, we'll just do those 7. Timer's about to go off, so let's get back at it. Get back at it. Get back at it. Get back at it. Should be coming pretty soon. Maybe I can get a couple more ticks before that happens. So we'll kill the wizard, we'll kill the other wizard, we'll kill the wand, we'll hopefully kill the sentinel and get his best drop and sell it for a bunch of plat. And then we'll do the room again. Alright, here he comes. And he's casting. Get on the other side of it. Maybe I can push it back around the corner. Not gonna do too much here, because I don't have much mana. But I will try to bash it. I will taunt right now. Is he casting? I think, but I missed. Alright, I resisted anyway. Bash that, missed. I resisted. Bash that, got him. I think my snare is still on and he's almost dead, so I'm not gonna waste the mana. Thing is blue still. Got a pearl ring. Alright, the next one is gonna be right there, and he's already there. Jeez Louise. Oh, he saw me. That's crazy. Did not mean to do that. It is what it is. Like I say. Like I repeat over and over. EQ, it is what it is. I should name the video, it is what it is. I got him snared. Let's do the same thing we did last fight. And then we'll have an easy wand, and then we'll hopefully have a sentinel. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. That's crappy. Kinda happened. So my timer's off by probably 30 seconds to a minute. Not too bad. At least I thought about it. I didn't think that one would pop so quick. I guess the roamer does pop, then he kind of stands around, then he walks, and then he stands around, then he... So we didn't get him right when he spawned. So that's probably why. Another ring and a dagger. Alright, now I'll wait on this wand. Really want to get my buffs back on. Now would be a good time, because we're going to have a green after this. Put back on Grim Aura. Vampiric Embrace. Oh, there he is. Okay, though. Probably wait for him to come back. I'll get him solo no matter what. We probably have a lot of time in between, like, the Sentinel and the room. So if we need to sit, now would be a good time. Let's ask, do you remember, did we sit a while before room? If we did, then we can wait a little bit on this wand. I think we did because we wanted to we rebuffed and then we got full mana, at least a little bit. Just trying to get a little bit of mana back. I think I'm gonna go pull them though. I'll start inching my way closer every tick. A little while, yeah. Okay. Let's see a tick. Jeez. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will he see me? I should probably just grab him. Kill that stupid green. Get it out of the way. Again, we gotta kill this thing to get to the sentinel. I mean, and also clear the room out behind us in case something crazy happens in the frenzy room, all that stuff. Maybe it'll drop some loot, you never know. Maybe it'll drop a nice... I don't know what it could drop, it's not holding anything. I guess the best thing it could drop is a ring or a jewel. A rune. Give us something. Bashing my butt off. Snared. Arbiter's Combine Greatsword, is that what it's called? We got nothing. We got a plat. Okay, let's sit for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a tick, but I couldn't really tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was a tick once again, but I can't really tell. Good look at my HP, I guess. That mana just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're in. There's a door. Alright. After this, we should have a sec. So it wasn't the Sentinel, but we might be able to see one more of those. Alright, on these, I'm supposed to go all out. Which I think I should, because I think we'll have time. Dooming. Crowd of Hate. Heart Flecker. Disease Cloud. And I forgot my other one, so I might as well do this. No mana. Maybe enough for a snare. Towards the end of the fight. He's all dotted up, at least as good as I can get him dotted up. The Boil Blood does like 500 damage, the snare does like 300. And the other ones I imagine do at least 200, so I'm doing like 1,000 damage between all my dots, I think. I'll wait till he's at the G before I re-snare. I know it lasts. It should probably last either way, so let's try it. Oh, of course you fizzle when you have no mana, and now I have no mana. So we just gotta kill him. See, we're gonna have to, like, as soon as this room pops, we're gonna have to do it. So... I'm gonna get this thing dead. Heart Flutter wore off. Come on, just die. 69, nice. 47. Dooming wore off, but he's almost dead. He's like so close. I don't even wanna... There we go. Okay, got an opal. Right now we're waiting for this room. I need to med big time. frenzy, but I think we have a minute. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we did sit there for a good 4 minutes or so. So I'll pause up until it pops, and then trying to keep it action packed. We'll have as much to talk about today because I haven't been playing the game as much. You want me to talk about the channel and complain about the channel? I could do that. If you want me to talk about IRL and complain about IRL, I could do that. Nothing good's happening on either one, for real. But, yeah. Not good. Would you rather hear nothing or me complain about stuff? Because that's about all there is. Ooh, he's 80 mana. Nice. I'm like 20 mana. No, the channel. Been really slow for me. Like the model of the channel is we do Monday Gems of War live stream, Tuesday Gems of War live stream, Wednesday P99, Thursday is my little Dark Souls thing that just really it's a nothing burger. But I'm posting every day and it's a pet project that I'm having fun with. Friday Gems of War live stream, Saturday Gems of War live stream, and then Sunday is typically P99, but not every single Sunday. Like this Sunday, I might not do it because, well, yeah, I am. I'm doing it right now, so I'll probably put this out tomorrow. We'll see, though. I think I am. And that's the week. But the way that my channel goes, you get paid once a month on the 21st. So when this month ends, that locks me in for like next 21st, and that's how much I get. So we need stuff to happen before the 30th, like in this month, so I can get what I need to get for the 21st of the next month, which is never a lot, but it's been, bare minimum, doggy paddling, just barely enough to keep going right now, to be able to pay certain bills to keep it going, to make it kind of worth it for the time that I spend on it. And typically we'll get most of that from Gems of War, like the Gems of War live streams, like donations. We don't really rely on AdSense. We don't get tons of views. We're not topical. We're not playing new games. So really the bulk of the income comes from donations from Gems of War. But it just hasn't been happening as much this month or really in the last 2 years. But we'll do a chatathon at the end of the month to try to make up the difference. And like I'll keep going, keep streaming as long as like donations come in type of deal. We've done like 25 of those over like 3-4 years now. And the last one we did kind of failed a little. Like we didn't do the whole last hour. It didn't make it the whole way, but it was still decent. We barely made our bare minimum. It's just like been real hard. And then this month, like the first half of the month was really slow, like deathly slow, like worse than a February type of slow. And February is usually my worst month every year. And starting to pick up again. Same thing that kind of happened in August, where we had a slow first half and then we picked it up in the second half. That always makes me so nervous because I'm afraid it's not going to pick up and it's just going to be trash. And I'm going to have to quit because, I got to make up the difference somehow. And like the time's got to come from somewhere. And it's going to end up being like this crazy snowball downhill of posting less and less, making less and less, posting less and less, making less and less, streaming less and less, playing the games less and less before, eventually I'm not posting at all and not making anything. And then I'm just not playing either. That's how it's going to go. And I hope it doesn't. I want to keep doing this. Appreciate a couple of y'all out there. There was one person that became a member. I think it could have been from EverQuest. Not 100% sure. There was a donation as well, but I think it was just a person that always donates, like Trey or Anita or Chad, or I don't know that was anybody new. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry, and I'll shout you out. I'll go double check it and shout you out in the next video. But there's a button, where you hit like. It's called Super Thanks. So if you want to contribute, if you want to keep the channel going, like that's what you're doing. You're funding the channel to keep it going so we can make more videos. I'm not balling out of control. I'm not blowing it on hookers and blow. I don't have a Lamborghini. I have a Kia. I live in a townhouse. I have a Kia. You know what I mean? I'm not. So the only thing that the money goes towards is keeping the channel going. Like me being able to say that it's worth spending this time. Me being able to play the game. It's not like this time right here is not the only time I spend on the channel. Like sometimes I have to look for camps, sometimes I have to read the forums, sometimes I have to go on the wiki, sometimes I'm doing something that just doesn't turn into a video. Sometimes I have to level up so I can go do something that I want to record. Sometimes I have to make plat so I can buy something so I can do better in the videos. Sometimes you know what I mean? Like we tried the starting A series where I tried 5 different characters and like 3 of them didn't pan out at all. And sometimes the live streams, I'll do a 2-hour live streams and make $0. I got to keep up with that game too. I'm always thinking about it and trying to come up with ideas. We've tried many, many different things. Like people give me ideas all the time, but usually I've already tried them. Like try a new game. I've done that. Elden Ring, Sekiro, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Um, they say stream every day. I tried that one summer, streaming every day. It didn't work. Like just everything people mention just doesn't work for me, or I've already tried it. But I don't know. I kind of want to at least try to make it to Monsters and Memories. Like let's at least keep the channel going until that, and then I'll try that. Maybe that'll boost at least this side of it. And then as far as the Gems of War stuff, that game's been dying for a while, like real slowly, and I hope it doesn't. Obviously, the developers are just not. They're not doing the right stuff. It's nothing to do with the players or the community or me or nothing like that. It's like the developers. They got real greedy. They got bought out by somebody else, and then all the updates since have been about passes and making money and stuff like that. And like they keep doing these updates nobody wants, and they're going down a path not that many people want. And I put out all these ideas for that game, and they never do them. So it's like my main income generator is slowly dying, and I haven't been able to find anything else to replace it. Same thing with like people that come to the streams. I rely on a very small amount of people, and they just been slowly disappearing and not getting replaced by other people. All right, we got to pull this. Enough complaining, but I don't got much else to talk about. Sorry. Hope he's ready. Okay, he's ready. It's a Yun. Is it blue? No. So this is what we had last time. That could have been Frenzy. I think Frenzy can pop in any spot. I'm going to pull it back as far as I can, but he's probably going to cast as soon as he comes around that corner. He's got a staff. That's good. All right, he is casting. Let's try to bash it. Got it. All right, I got the snare on him. I got the bash. I forgot to take off this, but that's fine. See, I get caught in a spell sometimes. I'll either get caught in a spell or I'll already have taunted. So I try to save my taunt for when he gets aggro. But sometimes I'm like in the middle of casting a spell. I guess I should just X out of it and go get it off him. Kind of depends how deep I am in the spell. Alright, that one died really quick, so that was nice. That'll help us. That'll be good. Because the next one's not going to spawn. Somebody's dead in there, you see that? Hippo. Right, let's get our other spell on. I guess. I mean, I might have to cast it again before this thing spawns. Alright, so it'd be 28 minutes from now, which is, yeah, it's way too late. I don't even know if I'll be able to see Scent again. I might have to go after this, y'all. I need a text. Let's see. A text. Where is it? Nope. Thought I had their number. Do somewhere. I'll just go on Facebook, I guess. Facebook. The spell's out of the way. Come on, Frenzy, man. I would love to see Frenzy just for this video. Even if we don't get the freaking belt. I just want to be able to have a thumbnail. Because otherwise, thumbnail's going to be like me dead or something. What's going on? Okay. Sent the message for the thing I gotta do after this. Um, Probably have to call it after these two. I don't even think we're gonna be able to see the scent because this is gonna take us uh probably like 5 to 10 minutes, and then the wizard might repop, but then we got to kill the wizard, the wand before we see the scent, so it's probably not worth it. It's gonna take a nap. Yeah. Other things to complain about. Real life. Everything costs so much money, and I know that's part of why the channel's down too, because you guys out there, uh, everything costs more. So it's hard to. First thing you're gonna cut is like frivolous, like giving money to YouTubers. You know, that'd be like the first thing I would cut too. Uh, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to give value, especially on Gems of War. I try to give them value. Like I'm thinking they're spending money on the game. There's so many spots in the game where they could spend money, and then I can tell them how to not do that and how to save time and money. And then I feel like that should be like, hey, if they were going to spend this much this month on Gems of War, and I told them how to do the things without spending the money, let's say they were going to spend whatever, $25 this month on Gems of War. Instead, they could give me $10 and, a $10 membership or something. And that just every person, like almost everybody, or whatever, $1, $2, every person. But, only a couple people are going to do it. So that's why I say like 10. Um, that, in the end, they're up still. They're up still a certain amount of money. I'm not taking money from you. I'm saving you money. Instead of you spending 25, you're spending 10. That's how I think about it. Then with this game, I know it's a little different. This game's free, but you could be watching something that costs you money. Instead, you're watching something that's free. And if you want to keep seeing this mostly free content, still the little $2 instead of 0 helps a lot, Because like $2 adds up when it's a bunch of people. See, I just did taunt. Let's try to get it off him with this. What? See, it didn't work there. There we go. I think he's trying to kill it. I didn't do all my stuff to him that I usually do, so I'll just do this. Did I get him snared at least? I was too busy complaining. Another thing with the complaining is the people that hear the complaining are not the people that are the problem, typically. Because if you're watching, hitting like, leaving a comment, enjoying the content, like, you're helping. Even if you're not a member or whatever. It's like typically the people that aren't here that are the problem. That, gave them all those years. They acted like your friend. No, I'm just kidding. Just bitching. Should probably quit doing that. It's counterproductive. I'm a self-saboteur. We got the middle spawn. It would be perfect if the Ghoul Frenzy was right there behind that waterfall of blood. Just the Ghoul Frenzy with the FPSS right now. Come on. Last chance. Nice long video. Not super long, but long enough. Come on. Yeah, I got this to be the last one because I gotta leave after this. What do we got? We got Grim Aura. Let me put on Vampiric Embrace. Then we'll wander around the room a little bit. Maybe I can get a different In case it's not the frenzy, I'm already thinking about backup plans. My dead body could be a backup plan. Some people get interested by negative stuff, like he died. Wonder how he died. Like, even I would get curious about that. Like, how'd this dude die? Can I get up closer? Ooh, that's nice. What's he got? Like, nips? What is that? They, like, draw boobs on him? Like, what is that? Looks like they drew boobs on him and they drew a happy trail. Are they like that? Can I jump up here? Kinda. Ooh, that's nice. Pretty close. I'm up here now. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't know how YouTube will feel about that. It's a cartoon frog. That's a little cooler than the one I already did. Should I do happy trail boobs or should I do mouth open to the sky? Maybe I can feign death next to it and get like a weird thumbnail. See, there's not enough room in here for me to get a cool thumbnail. It's kind of licking. See if I can get my legs like right. Oh, come on. Come on. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Right there, maybe? Feign death. Feign death. Why does that amuse me? Oh, yeah. Which way is the best? Probably like that, maybe? Like, great. Right about there, maybe? Yeah, take the chat out. Okay, if you don't get the frenzy, that's what you get, game. That's what happens, game. I'm gonna make fun of you if you don't give me the frenzy. If you give me the frenzy, I'll show the frenzy. But if you want to be a jerk, not show me frenzy. Ah, it's a freaking wizard. Piss. Poor ghoul wizard. Watch frenzy pop now that we're not gonna be in there. Alright. Oh, let's do everything. Dooming. Dooming. Shroud of Hate. Oh, he's running. Taunt. Oil blood. It's a wizard. It's probably gonna die if I can even get all this stuff off. No frenzy. I think we got a good thumbnail though. Possibly. I did die in this, and then the thing's like licking my butt. Any other cool stuff in here? Got a cage. Can I get in there? I'm in the cage. Help me out. I won't let. The camera won't go outside the cage. Stupid. Let me out. What's the point if I can open it? The frog from the back. Get it from the back. Delmar. Can you plead? I plead with Delmar desperately. I yell. Anyway. Skull on the wall. Look at that high pixel skull. Alright, this wizard's gonna spawn, so, IVU so we can get safer where we go type stuff. And we'll run back to our spot. And I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna be late, as it is. So I think I'll end it there. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Should be Wednesday.